Okay, now let us solve the problems 24 divided by 4. So for this problem, you have to find how many 4 goes in 24. Yeah, so 6 4 goes in 24. So the answer is 6. The next question, 1 over 4 dot 24. If there's a dot in it, that means it's multiplication. So 1 over 4 times 24. This can be written as 1 over 4 times 24 over 1. So since this 24 is a whole number, there is a denominator 1. And that expression can be written as 1 times 24 is 24 over 4 times 1 is 4. 24 over 4. How many 4 goes in 24? 6. So that is how you get the answer 6. Let us solve the next problem. 24 dot 1 over 4 or quarter. So 24 times quarter. So it can be written as 24 times quarter, which is 24 times, multiply the numerator, 24 times 1, which is 24, and the denominator is 4. So now let's see how many 4 goes in 24, which is 6. The next problem is 5 divided by 4. 5 divided by 4. So when we divide, we get 1 by 4. Okay, I'll divide and show it on the side. So 5 divided by 4. How many 4 goes in 5? 1. 4 goes in 5. And then subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. And this is how we get 1 over 4, or 1 and a quarter. Okay. 1 cup of milk. For 1 cup of milk, you have to add 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now the question is, for 2 cups of milk, how many teaspoons of sugar will you add? Okay, so just think, for 1 cup, we have to add 2. Now we are adding another cup, right? So just double the value. You will need 2 more spoons of sugar. So totally there will be 4 teaspoons of sugar in 2 cups. So this is an example of equivalent ratios. To make 1 batch of cookies, we need 5 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. How many batches can you make with? So, how many batches can you make with 15 cups of flour and 6 teaspoons of vanilla? So, if you compare these two, the value is, compare these two, the value is 3 times greater. So, if you see here, the value of 5 and then it becomes 15. 15 is 3 times bigger than 5. Similarly, the first value is 2 and the next question the value is 6. So it is 3 times bigger. 6 is 3 times bigger. So with 15 cups of flour and 6 teaspoons of vanilla, we can make 3 batches. So the next question is, to make 5 batches of cookies, how much flour and vanilla do we need? So this is the value for this is the value for one batch, right? To make it into 5 batch, multiply the measurement values with 5. So 5 cups of flour, 5 cups times 5, we need 25 cups of flour, and multiply the next value with 5. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 teaspoons times 5 will become 10 teaspoons of vanilla. So the ratio for 5 batch will be 25 is to 10. Okay, next we'll see the value that is shown is for one batch. Okay, for one batch of cookie we need 5 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. With this value we have to calculate for 2 batches. To make 2 batches of cookies, how much flour and how much vanilla is needed. It's very simple. Just multiply the measurements with number 2. Okay, so 5 cups of flour will become 5 times 2 for 2 batches. Let me write. For 2 batches, 5 cups of flour will become 5 times 2 is 10 cups of flour. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. That's for one batch. For 2 batch we need times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 teaspoons. 4 teaspoons of vanilla. So if you know the value of one batch and if you want to double it or make 2 batches, just double the measurements that is given in one batch. When you double it, you will get the value for or the measurements for 2 batches. So 5 cups of flour, double it, it becomes 10 cups of flour. And then when you double 2 teaspoons of vanilla, it becomes 4 teaspoons of vanilla. So that is the value for 2 batches.